Oh iya, bisa masuk kenal emang Doreki. Ya dikit lagi game ini tamat ya, jadi gue pikir kenapa kita nggak lanjutin aja gitu. Oke. Dan iya, Hekatia masih ada di sini. So, Yuda bilang sebelumnya gue ketinggalan ya batunya itu. Iya, gua pas gue cek lagi ternyata benar gue ketinggalan, tapi nggak apa-apa. Karena gue rasa kan gue udah dapat ending Sanae, jadi gue rasa nggak berguna tuh batu, gue rasa karena ujung-ujungnya ya dapatnya Sanae gitu. Where are they keeping you Sanae? Gue lupa namanya. Megaton right here. There you will find holding cells made out of tempered glass. Holding cells? Does that mean that Oliver put Sana in there along with those freakish monster? I could not say for sure. All I know is that down the path is a pair holding a cell. Most likely nothing else was in there. Well, in any case, we should hurry. Notes. Oke, so gue tinggalin. Gue nggak bisa ninggalin sana aja sih ya. Itu agak mengecewakan tuh, serius. Oh, dia tiduran tuh. There. Hey, Sanae, wake up. Hey Belle, your voice will not reach her because this place is completely soundproof. Figures. So how do we open this cell? Just give me a moment. Hmm, what is it? It might not be possible. Why do you say that? This lock here cannot be released. It cannot be operated at all. I think the answer is obvious, but is it Oliver's doing? That is correct. That son of a bitch! Even in that, he's a pain in the ass. Sama Kogasa dihancurin. Well, it is our only option. It is. Kogasa, go ahead and hit that stubborn glass with everything you got. Bisa gak? Yang ada ntar malah patah itu kapakku. Oke, bisa lah. Dari voice-nya, suaranya itu bisa. Just like that did. The fact that it stood up the surface track from Kogasa speak to how solid that glass was. Is she unconscious? Do you know if Sane is alright? You had me worried. Let's get Sanae out of this holding cell. BTW, ini gue... Hey, Sanae, wake up. She won't wake up. Gampar. No matter what I do with this machine, it will not work. What are you looking for? I was trying to find the history of what people and the types were in the holding cells before, but it was no use. I see. By the way, hey Katia, can you take a look at Sanae? She isn't showing any sign of waking up at all. Let me see. Tampar aja udah. Tampar. Well, ya kan tampar. Bener kan? Hey, you don't have to kick her. Oh, di kick. Oke. Okay. Uh, ah. Where am I? What was I doing? So you finally come to. Sanae, does anything feel out of sort with your body? Huh? Hey, Belle, is that you? You seem like you're okay right now. You know if that bastard Oliver did anything to you? Alright, he did take me captive. You were caught and then what? Then beyond him chasing after me, I can remember. Maybe I just fainted at that point. I see. Kogasa, are you alright? Your arm is still intact? Then what I saw actually was just a dream. Kogasa's right arm was indeed blown off. Then what is the meaning of this? Look over to your left. My left? Hello? Well, of course you'd be surprised. Why? Why are you stark naked? Yep, there we go. Who are you anyway? I tell you everything that happened, including who Hekatia is. Please come and listen. Kita sambil di dalam lift aja bisa gak? I will explain to Sun everything that transpired and about Hekatia. And that's how it all went down. I'm sorry, I don't think I really get what happened. So this naked girl here held up Kogasa's arm, and the three of you managed to take down Oliver. Well, at least you seem to be processing it okay. No, no, this is too much for me to take in at once. I can keep it all in my head. Just making absolutely positively sure here. Oliver has been defeated? I think it'd be accurate to say we destroyed him. I guess so. Anyway, we shouldn't be sticking around here for too long. I can clear up any details once we're out of here. Did you finally find a way out? Allow me to handle that. At least put on some clothes first. But I do not have any. Abel is wearing two layers of shirts. Just have him lend you one of his. I haven't thought it looks like I'm wearing two different layers. It's actually all one shirt, sorry. Abel, are such a perfect and leech. God damn it, kenapa gue dapet ending dia sih? Hey, this man is cold. Hey, it's not my fault. Abel is perfect. It's not my fault, it's not my fault. Gue coba sendirian jadi haram gue di sini. Alright, let's get on with it. Abel, I believe we passed an elevator on the way here. We shall go that way. Got it. Aduh, gue di pojokan. Tapi nggak apa-apa, itu lucu. Ngobrol kayak gitu? Apa? Enggak. Ya. Kita save dulu deh. Ke bawah apa ke atas sih? Oh, oke. Okay. Kita ke atas dulu aja berarti. Masih ada panah hijau itu. Apa ini? Oh, what? Apa itu? Gue rasa gue bisa balik lagi deh. Kayaknya sih. Itu kayak semacam ruang rahasia kayaknya. Kayaknya ya. Masa ya gue balik lagi? Ini biarin. Pokoknya hancurin. Pokoknya if you don't mind. Kapaknya kuat juga ya. Alright, let's continue. Padahal dari tadi hancur mulu tuh kapak. So we made it back here. Finally. But we shouldn't let our guard down until we safely out of here. Nuts. Ini ke atas. Oh ini dia, iya. Oh, suruh save. Lone boss apa? Iya terus ini ya. Iya kayaknya lone boss di sini. Lo laba-laba kah si Gonggo atau si Oliver masih hidup? Oh, oke. Okay. Was it this place? Will it be this area control room? If so, this could potentially open up all the doors leading to the exit. Can you do that? Security for the locks is pretty strict, but I think I can manage. How much time will you need? 10, maybe 20 minutes? Got it. Hey Katya, I'm sorry for rolling on you so much to finish the job. It is okay, I do not mind. Cemburu lagi lo, karena di sini banyak cewek kan, gue jadi haram di sini. Hey Abel, what's up? Are you sure we can trust her? You mean Hekatia? Yeah. Sana, you only just met her, so it's natural that you might not trust her. But Hekatia has proven to be more credible than I expected, so I trust her wholeheartedly. Even though she start naked. Let's not touch on that. Is there something wrong, Hekatia? There is what? Something heading this way and it's fast approaching. It's picking up radiation from all of this sensor. What the hell could it be? Do you think? No, it can be. Iya, si Gonggo kan. Oke. Jadi di sini bisa bertarung cuma Kogasa doang. Ah, come the fuck on. You gotta be kidding me. So the detective monster finally come back for us. Especially when we are so close to getting out of here. Hekatia, what would be the worst case scenario in our current situation? It will be that D33 charged into here and destroy all of the machine before I could get the shutter of the weapon. And then will start killing all of us one by one. That is our worst case scenario. So what would be our best course of action? That will be say no more, I understand. I do it. Hey Bell, wait just a moment. You do not have to do it. Hey Bell, just what do you intend to do? I intend to do what Hecate thinks is best right now. And that is to distract D33. That means one of us acts as a decoy. Kogasa, I need you to take care of Hekatia and Sanae. Hekatia, I'm going to buy you all the time you need to get this done. X is for you to unlock all of the door. And Sanae, stay out of Kogasa and Hekatia way. I don't have much time, so I'll be going now. I appreciate the sentiment, Kogasa, but I need you to stay here and keep them safe in case anything happens. Besides, you already had your right arm blown off and your ribs broken. If I thought you can be healed, I don't want you overdoing it anymore. I'll be fine. Oh, Kogasa, forgive me. Kogasa, I leave the rest to you. Oh, gue jadi jatuh cinta sama Kogasa. Hey, well, you idiot. I will never forgive you if you die out there. Okay, so how to do. I'm so sick of seeing your ugly mug. Come on, you freak. You gotta to deal with me first. Okay, it's now or never. All I have to do is hold out until the doors are unlocked. I actually took matters into my own hands, but I wasted it on being a decoy. I really am a damn idiot. Retype intrusion has been detected. We will be unlock all the shutter in area I1. Yeah, I know that. Hey, God, Buddha, Goddess, or wherever you may be out there. You know, whenever then that most strikes you. Can you just make sure all of us make it out of here alive? Oke. Gue sendirian di sini. So, she fast as fuck, boy. Really? Ini bener-bener mudah. Seriously? Tapi jangan lompat aja lu. Awas kalau lu lompat. Gue cuma disuruh bertahan doang kan? Apa gue suruh mencet sesuatu? Wow, that's easy as fuck! This monster is moving slower than it was before. Or I'm going crazy. If this piece keeps up, I have to this in the back. Well, considering that it had been subject to a few blows from Kogasa, crossed by the press machine and dropped from a great height, even a monster like this can walk away from all that unscathed. I guess break time's over. Come on and bring it, you freak of nature. Catch me if you can. Okay, so oh, what the? Okay. Damn it. That monster suddenly got faster. Oh my god. Dia ngapain sih? Oke. So, itu cukup pintar. Serius, cukup pintar, cukup pintar. Gue nggak bisa ngeliat dia di mana dan tiba-tiba di sebelah kanan gitu. Itu cukup pintar. Oke, so lu nggak bisa main cheese, nggak bisa ngehack sistem gue rasa. God damn it. Oke. I'm getting pretty tired. Hey Kathy, how much longer does this need? Abel? Abel? Oh, it's coming from Hekatia piece of... Hekatia true body. Wait, why is it on me? We can talk about that later. Abel, listen carefully. I just finished unlocking all the doors. That's great news, Hekatia. There's still one last thing, but only you can do it. What is that? Abel, there's a nice switch by you that you have to manually... Oh... Yes, I know that. Cuman lu di mana? Lu di mana? Don't do that to me. Lu di mana? Kayaknya gue yang sebelah kiri belum dah. Easy. Okay. Hey, Bella, you're right. I'm still alive. But I did, Hekati. I pressed all of the switches. Yes, I'm confirmed it. Now follow us, Abel. Huh? Abel, all of the doors to the exit are now open. Let us get over here. Yo, tuh bantu gua. Hekati ya, Kogasa. I'm all forgetting the hell out of this place. But what do we do about this monster? If it gets out, it poses a danger to the real capital. There has to be something we can do, right? Ancurin ininya, jadi dia jatuh di tengah. My apologies, but I do not think there is a way. So there is nothing we can do. But it's better to run away than to die in here. Now what to do? If we escape without giving it any thought, we only be bringing this monster out with us. I've been asking myself of how they managed to keep a monster like this contained inside the building of this point. Is there some kind of trick to it that Oliver has been employing? Regardless, as it stands now, Hekatia currently overwhelmed and Kogasa has already proven to not be matched against it either. We could knock it down to the deepest, but it would just climb back. Okay, so itu rencana yang buruk. Not to mention, it will be a lot of work and likely put us all at risk to merely knock it down below in the first place. Is there anything else we can do? Damn it, I guess we screw up, huh? Abel, hurry! Kogasa, Hekatia, sana run for the exit. Ini jalan sendiri, bukan gue yang jalanin. Lu ngapain Kogasa? Kogasa, come out. Oh, kayak yang Roxas yang kiblat dilempar terus meledak. Buar. Terus jatuh ke sini. Kayaknya sih gue tahu nih. Tahu kan nih Roxas lempar kiblatnya terus meledak. Buar. What are you thinking of doing? I don't realize there was a button there. Great. That buy us some time. Kogasa, let's get over here while we still can. Huh? Do you want me to help you? What am I saying? You got an idea, so of course you need the help you can get. But we're running out of time. Kokasa, what do you want me to do? Got it. This gas canister over here in the corner. Oh, I get it now. You want us to put this in front of the shutters. Let's do this. Oh, oke. Gue kira bakalan di ini. Ice heavy. Gue kira mau bakalan ledakin di sini nih, terus dijatuhin gitu. Bring it to the next set. Last one. Jalan mana sih? Finally they are in place. Now what do we do, Kogasa? We got away from here. I don't get it, but okay. Let's get over here. Terus? Ya kan dilempar kan kapaknya kan? Kayak Roxas yang pas dilempar kiblat gitu. Ya gue tahu itu. Gue ini udah biasa dengan game anime RPG, jadi ya biasa aja. On that day, a cloud of black smoke rose into the morning sky above the real capital. A series of explosions destroyed the entrance where we escaped. Now no one could get in or come out. It was during this same time, the real capital knights who were tasked to subject the giant spider saw the black smoke and they decided to rush over. They surrounded the building once they got there. Apparently, it seems that no one was allowed to go inside due to pressure from the upper echelons of the city. Later, the giant spider infestation that occurred in the slum district became known to the public when several members of the upper class were implicated as potential suspects behind the attacks. Naturally, it's all a ploy by the upper echelon to convince the commoners that they weren't doing anything. Because the four of us know who is truly the mastermind behind it all, Oliver G. Lobelia. His name never once appeared to the public, not even rumor of his existence were uttered. Several hours had passed since the black smoke started to rise. We managed to arrive at a shelter in deserted downtown location without anyone seeing us. Of course, we had already procured some clothes for Hekatia. The upper echelons apa echelons sih baca gue nggak tahu. Echelons will want to arrest this truth from existence if anyone knew it. This is why we were convinced our life will be in danger. Apparently, at the same time when Hekatia stopped D44, she also deleted all of the footage of and stopped the security camera from operating. As a result, I could return to my everyday, mundane life. Just as soon as the turmoil of the incident subsided, the real capital itself was unscathed thanks to the might of their knights, so its citizens were able to return to their normal life without a second thought. However, I later found out that the slums had suffered a great deal of damage. That said, I think it's a miracle we survived. From the deep malaise of Purgatory and escape. I do not know how the people behind Lobelia are faring through this all. It may appear to them as though they have lost one of their executives amidst the chaos, especially when they are still money order executive within Lobelia that are of the same position as Oliver. So the experiment behind making demons is likely far from over. I know that somewhere out there in this world there are countless people who are becoming victim to their malaise, and that is why I truly believe that they know nothing but endless malaise. Ya, udah habis. Serius nih. Maksud gua endingnya gimana? Sanae? Kan gua dapet Sanae kan? Oh, dipencet toh. Oke. Oke. So, gue dapat endingnya gue rasa sekarang. Next day, 11 a.m. Kita ngedate kan ya? So, you guys called me out here. What kind of gathering is this? Oh, Hekatia, lucu banget. Belle, you made it. Is this a meeting for demos only? Or is this a girls outing? But wait, I'm here, so maybe a coded party? I've never been to a coded party before, so can I go home now? Absolutely not. School canceled today due to all of the chaos yesterday. So I need to go home and study. Absolutely not. But I'm tired from everything that happened yesterday, so absolutely not. My bad. I actually left my wallet at home, and that is obviously a lie. Besides, even if it was true, Kogasa is covering for us anyway. Oh, Kogasa luar gue jadi nggak enak nih. Kita bukber apa gitu? Bukbernya dibayarin. We hold this true to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure you cannot run from us demons. God damn it. So go ahead and have a seat. Fine. So what do you guys want to talk to me about since you pulled me into this restaurant and all? Actually, I think I make now. Does it have something to do with Lobelli? This is always a concern, but it is not quite that. If that is the case, does it have something to do with Sanai? Did something happen? How aware are you of her situation? I noticed that after we made it out of here there and our stay at the shelter yesterday, I just totally crashed. So what I know is very little. I had heard that Sanai was taken straight to the Nobel Hospital. But that's the extent of what I heard. I don't know anything more than that. Then allow me to tell you what transpired yesterday. Oh, that girl. She was actually injected with some specialization model type demon cells from D3H. Waduh, dia jadi demon juga dong. Hold on, just what does that mean? Is that a bad thing? Relax. Last night, on the evening we escaped, Kogasa and I snuck into the hospital and met with... Okay. That is when I took out all of the demon cell in her body. Is that so? Then I'm glad you did that. So what would happen to Sana if we just left the cells in there? That girl would have become a D-type. Seriously? Just as I thought, liver malas really knows no bounds. It disgusts me. Then what about Lobelia itself? What's going to happen to the place now that we escaped? I'm certain that Lobelia will be making some sort of move, but I could not hazard a guess as to what that is. However, I can tell you that the upper echelons within the royal capital are quickly mobilizing to respond. As for the building we have escaped from, that area has become strictly off limits, so no one can get near it. I see. It's starting to look like the Sun Country and Lobelia really are in cahoots. Gue gak tau nyebutnya cahoots with each other, isn't it? I'm sure of it. Figures. It is based solely on conjecture, but do the Oliver attempting to bring me to the sacrifice suffice in order to destroy the entire kingdom? I am convinced that Lobelia has already abandoned the royal capital. Yeah, that's a high probability. Then, is there anything that we should be doing on our end? Not particularly. I have already dealt with any evidence that could be used to identify us or end up being a hindrance to us. So the possibility of this country coming after us is close to nil. That's good to hear, to be honest. That was one of my biggest worries. That reminds me. So I guess there's nothing wrong with me going back to my regular routine as if nothing ever happened. That is so like you, Abel. Come to think of it, Hekatia, you don't have a place to live. How about you stay with Kogasa? Hah? Kenapa? What about the slums? The place Kogasa lived up till now was in the slums district. Now the spider are occupying the area, no one can go near it. In addition, it seems the underground tunnels are buried under large masses of flesh. It is impossible. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. If we are to believe them, the real capital knights are preparing to exterminate the area. But we do not know how long that will take. And how about the real capital? It is doing alright. I have heard that have mobilized a lot of troops. I see. Now that you mention it, I think I saw an article about it today in morning paper, but I didn't have much time to read it. So getting back to our previous topic, where will you live, Hekatia? About that, I actually have a great idea. What is this idea of yours? Oh, why do I have a bad feeling about this? Kita jadi harem, gua rasa, in the back alley of the real capital. Iya, semuanya tinggal di rumah gua. What the heck is this place? Oh, tada! Ini rumah sakit. Hekatia Specialty Pharmacy. My very own apothecary Shopee. I figured if I open a Shopee here, all of our money problems will be solved. I have just one question. How did you get this place? It was a vacant house. The scouts quieting. Now this bring more questions. Do you have permit to sell goods? Do you have a license to practice medicine? Do you even know the particulars of the drugs you're selling? I do not have a seller's permit, and I am not a licensed pharmacist either. As for the drugs, my cell will be incorporated into them. They will instill the taker with super strong antibodies. Yet they are also super safe to, well, I saw nothing and heard nothing. Time to go home. Katya, kalau lucu banget sih. Get out of my way. I don't want to be involved in this. Is this going to be alright? It is going to be alright. Aku jadi tambah cinta nih sama Hekatia. Hekatia, please, I'm begging you. I don't want to be an complete. Kogasa? Kogasa? Please let me go. She's too strong. I'm scared. Now done, Abel. Let us go inside. Kogasa, Hekatia. I won't forget this betrayal. Gue jadi bahan percobaan apa? Gue kira gue bakal jadi haram. What? What? I was so busy yesterday that I have not really got anything set up yet. You dragged me all this way just to show me this, so this ended up being a waste of my time. Well then, welcome to my Shopee. Please feel free to look around, or something like that. Not a care in the world, even though what you're doing is illegal. Well, if anything, maybe we could use this as a base of operation. Yes, I think so too. The location is not bad. It still serves well as a place for base activities. Just be careful not to get shot down by the knights. I can handle them. No problem. I'm still a bit worried. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, don't be afraid to ask. Though I'm not sure how I'd be of any use. Now then, how are things going with you, Kogasa? Everything is fine on your end? This reminds me. I actually don't know anything about Kogasa. I could start by asking her about her family. Maybe I soon. It may be considered improper. But then, what should I do? Oh, Kogasa? So many questions I want to ask you, but it is now a good time. It's hard for me to read what a person is thinking without asking them a question first. Even more so in Kogasa case, we cannot speak. Who cannot speak? I have to rely on visual cues such as eye contact, facial expression, movement, and breathing. It's harder than it sounds. It would have been easier if I were an expert and had telepathic powers. Okay, so... Hey, Katya? Hey, Katya. Yes? I have a question. Where did you get the money to do this? Kogasa lend me it. Kogasa? Is he loaded or something? Seems like it. How does Kogasa have the means to obtain that much money? Well, sebelum pas kita mulai juga Kogasa punya tempat rumah kehidupan sendiri gitu. Jadi gue rasa ya dia bisa hidup sendiri. Are you going back home already, Abel? Actually, I'm going to check up on Sane at the hospital. That seems wise. That girl went through a lot emotionally, so it might help if you went to visit her. Does she seem badly off when you saw her? On the inside, yes. I'm sorry to hear that. Kogas, are you for the same way? You want me to go and cheer her up? Hmm. Well, if you say so, Kogasa, then I go and do something about it. I do whatever it takes. Kogasa, you're such a sweet person. Alright, I'm going to get going now. Take care. I still get going to the hospital where Sana is staying at. I think it was the Nobel Hospital, right? Wait a minute. It just hit me. It's called the Nobel Hospital. Will they allow commoners like me to go in there? I guess they pretty much let anyone inside establishment descend for the highborn so long as they can fork over the doors. But what about the hospital visit? Here I am, at last. So this is the Nobel Hospital. It's different than the hospital for the commoners. It's not made out of wood, for one. On top of that, it's spacious and luxurious. More importantly, where's Hanae? I guess I shall go ask the receptionist. Well, I hope coming here won't be waste of time. For selfies. Okay, sorry. Good afternoon. Can I help you in some way? Um, I came here to see a patient. May I have your name? It's Abel Alfie. Mr. Alfie, please give me just a minute. Thank you for waiting. You are not a member of the upper class, are you? Yeah, I am a commoner. I sincerely apologize, but we don't allow members of the lower class to visit anyone in our prestigious hospital. It might cause issues here. Well, I guess this is what commoners have to deal with. The exit is directly behind you, so please don't get lost on your way out. Even this receptionist is really condescending towards me. Well, it's just about what I expected. I should just give up. Hmm? Huh? Abel, why are you here? I finally made it here. Speaking of, shouldn't you be staying in bed? I had time on my hands. Regardless, thanks to you I was able to come visit. Still, are you just plain stupid, Abel? This hospital is strictly for the upper class. It's not possible for commoners like you to just waltz in. Now you tell me. Thanks for coming to see me. Yeah, no problem. Wait, did you hear what I said? No, actually, I didn't. But your facial expression gave it away. You are so gross, Abel. Whatever you say. Anyway, how are you feeling? I was in a lot of pain until yesterday. Though I'm still nowhere close to getting approval to leave yet. I was naturally told that there was nothing the doctor could do, and that my recovery was a miracle. I see. I also noticed that you're by yourself. Where's your parents? My mother came to see me this morning, but she went home before lunch. And your father? Nah, only my mother came. Mother came. I see. Abel, if you could give a message to Kugasa and that naked girl, could you tell me? Could you tell them that I said thank you? Sure thing, I'll let them know. By the way, that naked girl has a name. It's Hekatia. Would be nice if you try to remember it. Sure. Abel, what is it? Do you remember a promise? Sort of. Really? That's good to know. Well, anyway, after yesterday's uproar, with knowing how the upper class can get, they probably be in utter state of confusion. Yes, something like that. My mother told me that my father was an is pretty much not non-stop. With how things are, imagine you were at least somewhat aware of it. Since it has been revealed that the Highborns are behind this. Well, to tell you the truth, hmm? We of Grand Illu- Illustrious Housewife are actually more deeply involved in all of this than you could possibly imagine. Seriously? Mm-hmm. It looks like my family was providing financial support. How did you find that out? It wasn't like I was trying to find out. I talk about everything. I seen up till now and things just start to add up. But I have little doubt that is true. If that is the case, then what can we do? It's unimaginable to even think that Great House White was complicit in this. The future for the real capitalism certainly looks bleak. By the way, do you know how many hackborns are involved? I'm sorry, I don't know. I see. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot. And this matter isn't something you nor I can actually do anything about, is it? It looks that way. It's like there isn't something we can stand up against, especially with Lobelia being the ones behind it all. Oliver Watch is one person after all. The darkness behind the royal capital is a lot deeper than that. It's some in pure malice. No, it may be more correct to say that the entire city has been consumed by the malice of Lobelia. However, Hecate believes that Lobelia has given up on the royal capital and abandoned it. What does that mean? To spare you the explanation, I think it means that Lobelia won't be active here for a while. And if you want to know the particulars, ask Hecate next time you see her. Okay, I understand. Um, what's up? If everything slows down, do you think anything will happen once we're back in school? I can't say. Well, I do we see another uproar like the one that just happened for Addison, but then what I will do is see that I graduate from high school and become the heiress to Grand illustrious House White's name, so that I can do something about it. I want change to be done to royal capital. Huh? Are you serious? That doesn't sound like something you do. What does that mean? I've been through a lot, you know. I went through so much. So my friends died right in front of me. I abandoned him as he lay there in front of me. Then I turned away from all that and went back to school as if nothing had ever happened. But the same thing happened again, and just like before, people had died. Not only that, I also saw the dark underbelly of the royal capital. As we walked the streets, beneath our feet are more piles of dead bodies than I can count. So I thought to myself, if I could just pretend that I'm only a child, then everything would still be fine. But would it really? Can I really return to before, purging those memories from my mind and wandering to real capital freely, without care once more? Of course, there's nothing I can do about any of it, nor can I think of anything I could do about it. But would I be okay with myself if I did nothing at all? Hey, Sanai. Yeah? You should let yourself rest a little. You look exhausted. Whatever was causing you to be vicious and two-faced seems to have completely disappeared. I wonder if it's because of the demon cell that were removed from your system. It's like this Sanae here is a whole other person. To be honest, it gives me the chills. Hey, well, I'm being completely sensory here. Say something like that again and it hit you. It's just that I never seen this side of you before, Sanae. It's too pure. I'm getting goosebumps. Is this how you talk to a lady? What lady? You must be talking in your sleep. Oh no, you do realize you are saying some rather talkless word to a noble here. Arrest a defamation lawsuit against you. You can sue me. You were supposed to do that, Sanae. I'm afraid you saw right through me, just as I knew you would, Abel. Yes, I am threatening to sue you. What I want here is to use for my own gain. Hey, you don't, don't mean. You just want to use me. You're able to detect when people lie, aren't you? If I want to become the rightful heiress to the White's family name, then I don't have much choice but to keep someone like you by my side. I refuse. I exercise my right to veto. I don't think you can do that. And why not? Did you forget that I'm the next head of Great House White? So you think a lowly commoner like yourself has any right to refuse an order made by me? Of all people, I'm going to force you to obey me. I make you put your money where your mouth is. You really are dirty, filthy noble like the rest of them. It's just that. I really need you to help me out, Abel. As for of now, I am merely the daughter of nobleman. I have no power or special abilities. That's why I need you to lend me yours. What is your endgame? I want to rule over the upper class and get rid of the darkness corrupting trial capital. Sounds unrealistic. It's better than doing nothing. Maybe so. So Abel, about that promise you made to me. When the time comes when I can fulfill my goals, I'm going to have you postpone it. So I'm being coerced to do this. Yes, you are. As if I had a choice. Before we do that, there is a lot of work that needs to be done first. We're currently powerless, and our foes are likely to be even more formidable and malicious than we think they are. So are you still going to fight back? There's no way I'm backing down. If that's how it's going to be, then I will fight by your side to the bitter end. I appreciate that, Abel. So, jadi Abel bakal nikah dengan Sanae, dan to be honest gue menikah dengan itu. Apa namanya? Sebutnya kecewa. Apa sih? Nggak senang dengan itu. A promise and determination. So, iya gue rasa gue dapet ending Sanae, dan gue nggak tahu gue pengen lanjutin lagi atau enggak karena gamenya cukup panjang, serius cukup panjang. Tapi kalau misalkan lu pengen gue lanjutin ini untuk dapat true ending, ingat true ending ya, bukan all ending, karena gamenya terlalu panjang jadi gue nggak mungkin dapetin semua ending, nggak mungkin. Gue bakal fokus ke true ending doang. Jadi kalau lu pengen gue dapetin true ending, komen aja, mungkin gue bakalan lanjutin lagi untuk dapetin true ending. Cuma masalahnya ya, kalau gue lanjutin game ini, The Witch's House mungkin bakalan diundur. Jadi ya nggak cepet mainnya gitu, karena kan game ini udah selesai, harusnya gue langsung main The Witch's House. Tapi karena gue lanjutin ini, jadi ya harus diundur lagi gitu. So ya, jadi ya kalau pengen true ending mungkin komen aja. Kalau misalnya nggak ada yang komen ya mungkin gue nggak lanjutin lagi. Oke, kalau gitu sampai di sini aja. Kalau bisa like, subscribe, dan sampai jumpa lagi dengan Doreki di video selanjutnya. Goodbye.